What's up, YouTube? It's Chris with Murphy Firearms Training, and I have a question for you today. Why would you carry this? It doesn't make sense to me. So I bought this gun because I had so many people in concealed carry classes telling me, oh, I'm going to get me a Bond Arms Derringer, and I got this roughneck for a real good deal. This is 45 ACP. I'll show you that it's unloaded here. This is the Bond Arms Roughneck, 2-shot 45 ACP. I'm going to go through a few reasons why I think this is a ridiculous choice for self-defense, and then I'm going to ask you in the comments, why do you carry it? Now, I'm going to start with a caveat. If you are in a rural area and you carry this gun, especially like the 45 410 version, if you carry that loaded with 410s and the sole purpose of that gun is to dispatch a venomous snake, then that actually makes a lot of sense. Single action. It's very safe. You have to thumb the hammer back. But for a self-defense gun, I want to go over why I think this is a poor choice. I'm going to start with the fact you have 2 shots. And although I do believe 2 shots will get you through most encounters, it is single action. You have to remember to thumb the hammer back every time. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is it's impossible to reload. And I mean that like in any hurry at all. But besides that, I want to give you the other reasons, okay? So if you think 2 shots is enough and you practice enough that you're going to thumb this hammer back and you say, okay, why shouldn't I carry this? Let me give you a few. So I'm going to start with this, okay? I'm going to compare this gun to 2 other carry guns. One, Smith & Wesson 642, also unloaded. This is a 38 special airweight. And the Ruger LCP, this is the LCP Custom, also unloaded, okay? 380 ACP. So let's start with weight. Okay, get my scale to turn on here. It says high to me. I think it's just cute. Okay, the Bond Arms Roughneck. It says I have a low battery. Crap. So I got my scale here, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's in, I'm going to do pounds and ounces. Okay, lay my Bond Arms Roughneck up here. 1 pound, 3.3 ounces. Okay, 1 pound, 3.3 ounces. Comparing the air weight, 14.5 ounces, and the LCP, call it 10 ounces. Okay, this roughneck is almost 1.5 times the air weight and almost double the LCP for 2 shots. So that's the first thing, the weight. This thing's as heavy as a boat anchor, which makes it harder to carry. Let's look at size. The LCP. Y'all, I mean, wow. This guy, the LCP, 7 shots of 380, and all you got to do is pull the trigger. You don't have to remember to thumb the hammer back. Okay, so the manual arms is simpler, and it holds more ammo. How about the revolver? Let's take a look-see here. Now, don't get me wrong. If I kind of line these up like so, the revolver barrel is about 1 inch, 1.25 inches longer, and the grip, maybe 1/2 inch taller. The revolver is a little bigger footprint. But honestly, there's no hammer to snag. It is lighter, and it holds 5 rounds. 5 rounds of 38 special, plus P. And the manual of arms is, again, simpler because all you have to do is pull the trigger. And if you say to me, well, I don't want to carry a semi-auto because they jam, fine. Carry this, okay? I can't understand why people want to carry these. And then there's the last thing. Every customer I've ever had come to me for a class, and they say, ooh, I want one of those. I really like one of those, because we show them in North Carolina, there are 3 types of handguns, revolvers, semi-autos, and derringers. So I show them a derringer so they know what one is, and inevitably someone will say, ooh, I want one of those. When we go to the range, I always take this and I always take ammo, and after they shoot it, they decide against it. Why? Because the trigger pull is very heavy. It is very, very hard to aim. The gun itself is very, very heavy. And when you go to grip it, There's not a lot to grab onto, okay? It's not a very comfortable grip. I've never had anybody shoot it and then turn around and say, yes, I in fact want to buy one of those. As a matter of fact, it's usually the opposite. People shoot it and then they decide, that's not for me. Let's look at my other choices. So if you carry one of these, I'd like you to tell me why. I would love to hear it. And more importantly, everybody I've ever come across that does carry one of these, all they do is stick 2 rounds, close it, and drop it in the back pocket. They don't use a holster, and I guarantee they don't practice with it. And so I would like someone who's serious about self-defense who carries one of these to tell me, how do you carry it? Why do you carry it? And why is it a better choice than one of these other guns I've showed? Okay? That's what I want to know. Why would you carry this? And again, excluding the idea that you live in a rural area and you're using like the 410 version for snakes, because I do actually kind of get that one. But I'm looking for defense against what I like to call 2-legged critters. Do you carry this for that, and why? I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Thanks for your support. Have a great day.